is the intensity out there at a light scrimmage, I guess, compared to, say, a scrimmage that you guys want to play on the practice field?
It's less. It's less out there. But overall, it was good. You can see the players making an effort to move the ball, get to their spots quickly. Our defense is still a work in progress. We've got a lot of areas we have to address, but overall, we practiced this morning, so it was good. They were able to get out and stretch our legs a little bit, and fans to see them.
Skiles was talking about last year he extended his range to the corner threes. Now it seems like he's certainly more accurate from the higher, above the break threes. How could that enhance his game?
Well, it will when he's at the four, when he's playing some 4 for us, for sure. Well, it will in general. Obviously he's adding something more significant to his game. But we look at him as a good 3-point shooter, so it's just the way the game is played now. When he's at the 3, he's not going to get as many opportunities as he would if he was at the 4. But he's, no question, he's improving. He's put in a lot of work, and he has really good range now.
Have you gotten a sense as to whether, how much rust Fournier has to work off, if any?
Oh, I wouldn't say that. He's a quick learner. The first day that he was able to go through our offense, he stepped out there and knew the stuff just from sitting on the side and watching. But some of the things we do defensively are, a little bit new to him. But again, if he can get just a couple of real practices under his belt, as I say, he's such a quick learner. I think he'll be up to speed.
With all the motion in the offense, how difficult is it for the guys to pick things up, and how they pick things up? It seems like
pretty good. Yeah, we scored 100 points in the game the other night when we were terrible from 3. In a game when Channing, Devin, and CJ are all excellent 3-point shooters, and they didn't shoot the ball well. That's never going to happen again if they didn't shoot like that. So we feel like it's something where we made a lot of progress. We're not over dribbling too much. A few possessions the other night in the game, but not so much out here tonight. I feel like we're getting better at it. So we think we're going to be a really good ball movement player on the team.
What are the difficulties in installing an offense that has a lot of moving parts like yours seems to have?
Just spacing, making sure that when somebody else is penetrating, you're in the proper spacing spot, things like that. Because the good teams are going to try to shrink the floor on you, and if you're not exactly right, when you have I don't know the number, but a large amount of the players in the league have a 6'10" or above wingspan. You put 2 people together, that covers a lot of ground. That covers almost the whole painted area. And so there's a big difference if you say somebody's supposed to be in the corner and they're not quite in the corner. They're about 2 feet out of the corner. Space, everything shrinks. So you just got to be real sharp on spacing. And then, of course, the typical ball handling and passing. It's great to move the ball around, but if the passing isn't sharp or you turn it over, then it doesn't look so good. But overall, we feel like, as I said, we're making real good progress in that.
It's only a scrimmage, but Nick looked really comfortable out there. Is Vooch on pace to play here in the next game?
Yeah, he might. Yeah, unless something happens. I agree. He looked fine, so it should be okay to go.
I was going to say, it looks like Keith might have hurt something with his arm, possibly. Any status yet with him?
No.
Tobias is shooting the 3 with a lot more confidence. It sounded like he put in a lot of work this summer on it. That shot can be a weapon for him, right?
John, if you're not going to get on time to my press conference, I've already answered that question.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it's on your machine. Is this his machine?
All right.
Oh,
Sorry about that.
No, he put in a lot of work. His range has improved. We think of him as a good 3-point shooter that at some point maybe a real high-level 3-point shooter. The problem is players of his size tend to get more of them when they're playing the 4 than they would at the 3 because the defenses lose track of a guy like him at the 4 more than they do when he's at the 3. So it's just a matter of when we start playing, or as we continue to progress through the exhibition, kind of watching that a little bit. We're going to start playing him a little bit at some 4. Aaron's going to come back here in whatever, a week or so, 10 days, something like that probably. And and kind of do the same with him and just kind of see what it looks like. I'm sorry, Josh.
Coach, with the pregame road trip, we're starting on that tomorrow.
You want me to tilt my head?
I messed that up.
What is the goal in mind? And what kind of progression would you like to see on the road? Maybe less distractions and have kind of like closed environment with the guys.
Oh, I mean, we just want to play better. Not start a half just walking around like we did the other night. That would be good. Our start of the game was no problem. We try to just have good intensity throughout the course of the game. We'd like to win, but we're not caught up in that right now. But just overall, the quality of our play picks up, continues to get better.
Scott, when you play Tobias at 4, are you big enough? Can you rebound enough to get away with
Don't know.
that? Don't know. Have you seen anything in practice that leads you one way or the other? On that?
Not really. We haven't done it all that much yet. We've been trying to get him, kind of solid at the 3 first, and then move on. We played him just a few minutes tonight in the scrimmage at the 4, and we've did a little bit in a scrimmage in one of our practices. But as we go forward, we'll do a little bit more.
He said that the defensive end at 4 is more different than the offensive end. Is that kind of what you found to be true?
Yeah, it's just different. Yeah, different type people. If we were playing Memphis, for instance, he's got to match up with Zach or Gasol. Not necessarily great matchups for him. On the other hand, they would have to guard him on the other end. So, there's a lot of things just to work through there, and we'll work through them.